Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to our daily update. A reminder to everyone that's listening to make sure that you and all Illinoisans get your fair share of federal funding and that you're fully represented. Please go online now to fill out your census form at 2020census.gov. It will take you no more than 10 minutes, and it will make a real difference to our recovery from the damage that's done to all Illinois residents by the COVID-19 pandemic. Again, that's 2020census.gov. I'm pleased today to be joined by Dr. Angela Cedeno, a clinical psychologist and executive director of the Kedzie Center, to talk about the importance of acknowledging the mental stresses of this pandemic and resources for seeking help. And of course, Dr. Ezike will give an update as well. On that note, I want to remind everyone about our Call for Calm emotional support program, a free service for Illinoisans experiencing stress and mental health issues related to COVID-19. Anyone who would like to speak with a mental health professional can text TALK, that's T-A-L-K, to 552020. That's 552020. Or in Spanish, you can text hablar, H-A-B-L-A-R, to the same number for support in Spanish. Once you send a text to the hotline, within 24 hours, you'll receive a call from a counselor from a community mental health center who can help. This program also has accessibility features for people with disabilities. If you are blind, you can use smartphone features to have device-read keystrokes and messages back to you. That is, your device will read every keystroke and will read messages back to you. And for our deaf community, the texting feature remains the same, but our mental health centers have an American Sign Language interpreter available on a video call for your assistance. The same text line can be used to obtain other services. Residents can text that number, again, 552020. Keywords can be texted to that, like unemployment or food or shelter. And you'll receive information on how to navigate and access critical state services. Also, if you or a loved one needs services for a substance abuse disorder, please call our Department of Human Services helpline. That number is 1-833-2-FIND-HELP. 1-833-2-FIND-HELP. Or you can visit online helplineil.org. helplineil.org. Today, I want to highlight some of the amazing organizations stepping up for Illinois during this pandemic. The people of Illinois have given so many reasons to hope and believe in the goodness of this state. Here are just a few. First, the Gateway Foundation, the only statewide provider of addiction treatment in Illinois, has transformed its 12 outpatient programs to virtual counseling and video-based 12-step meetings. They've continued services at their 8 residential programs, suspending visits and reopening to new admissions after securing the PPE and tests necessary to do so safely. At Encore Developmental Services in Clinton, where they provide services for people with developmental or intellectual disabilities. There's a team that took to the streets last weekend with signs and song to celebrate 5 birthdays from their day program family. The Crisis Center of South Suburbia moved over a dozen families from their domestic violence protection shelter into apartments and hotels to social distance in safety. The center continues to provide food and counseling services over the phone and over FaceTime. The Decatur Family YMCA saw a need and immediately stepped in to offer emergency childcare services for essential workers in the community. One of the first things that the staff did was work with children to display hearts in the window and to write thank yous in the parking lot, spreading their goodwill for all to see. Chicagoland organizers at Off Their Plate have partnered with 5 area restaurants and 20 healthcare providers to advance their 2-part mission, serving free meals to medical professionals while also supporting restaurant workers with donations. To date, Off Their Plate has served nearly 2,000 meals, with thousands more set to for distribution in the coming days. At Open Door Rehabilitation Center in Sandwich, Illinois, administrators paraded from group home to group home with a themed playlist blasting from a loudspeaker, cheering their residents with I Think We're Alone Now by Tiffany, You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer, and Safety Dance by Men Without Hats. The Career Development Center for Adults with Developmental Disabilities in Fairfield created a schedule of virtual fun for clients, from virtual game days and Netflix viewings to Zoom pet parties and superhero days. And the East Central Illinois Area Agency on Aging partnered with Danville United Way, Chris Healthy Aging Center of Vermilion County, and 50 volunteers to deliver 5,000 emergency food packs throughout the region. In addition, since the early days of this pandemic, we have seen an outpouring of individual Illinoisans reaching out to do what they can for their friends, for their neighbors, and even for strangers. Today marks the last day of National Volunteer Week, and I want to honor the thousands of volunteers across the state who've been powering our statewide network of nonprofits and community organizations through COVID-19. Through our state Commission on Volunteerism and Community Service, called Serve Illinois, nearly 11,000 volunteers have come forward during this pandemic to help nearly 2 million people, and thousands of medical professionals have signed up to join the fight through the Illinois Helps program. Each and every one of our volunteers is making a difference. People have come from all different backgrounds, but what they all have in common is a decency and a kindness and a generosity that should make us all proud to be from Illinois. I just want to tell you about one such person whose inspiring story was featured in the State Journal Register yesterday. Kimmy Armour, who lives in Auburn. Kimmy is a Navy veteran and a retired critical care nurse. And Kimmy signed up through Illinois Helps to begin a contract as an emergency response nurse in the fight against COVID-19 starting tomorrow. In Kimmy's words, quote, "I'm a war veteran, and this is war. It's about helping to save people's lives. If I can make a difference, I will." Kimmy, the state of Illinois is so very proud of you, and we are so very grateful for your service. And to all of the people of Illinois, if you want to join the growing army of volunteers who are making a difference during this crisis, there are lots of different kinds of opportunities. If you want to learn more, go to our state COVID-19 website, coronavirus.illinois.gov, and click on Volunteer Opportunities.